Hello friends, in this video we will go through the Virgo Ascendant personality. We will look into the physical and behavioral traits of a Virgo Ascendant, and then we will see how we can recognize a Virgo Ascendant by looking into those traits. So let's get started. So these are the contents of this video, starting with the introduction, and then we'll look into the general traits and life approach of Virgo Ascendant, and then we'll look into the key characteristics and key physical traits and body language of Virgo Ascendant, and then we will look into the behavioral patterns of Virgo Ascendant person in different settings, like in social settings, in relationship, in professional settings, in daily life, and in conflict settings. And then we'll look into a practical example of a Virgo Ascendant person, like how they look and how they behave. And at the end, we'll look into the limitation and context while analyzing a Virgo Ascendant, and finally we'll conclude. So introduction to Virgo Ascendant. In Vedic astrology or in Western astrology, a Virgo Ascendant, Kanya Lagna, it's called Kanya Lagna in Sanskrit, means Virgo sign or the Kanya Rashi was rising on the eastern horizon at the time of the birth. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. It's called Budh in Sanskrit. So that brings an analytical, detail-oriented, and service-minded nature to the person. So Virgo Ascendant people are influenced by Mercury because Virgo sign is ruled by the Mercury planet. So Mercury gives Virgo Ascendants mental sharpness, practicality, and precision. They tend to be highly observant, articulate, and quietly intelligent. There's a deep need for order, usefulness, and improvement in all areas of life. Virgo Ascendants are often seen in roles involving analysis, communication, health, education, or service. So this image here is of it's a North Indian format chart of a Virgo Ascendant. So the number 6 is the sixth sign, zodiac sign, that is Virgo. So this is the first house in this chart. So Virgo sign is the first house. Virgo sign falls in the first house. Because of that, this chart is of Virgo Ascendants. Whatever sign falls in the first house, that's the ascendant sign. So the ruler is Mercury of the Virgo sign, and from 6, the second house will be the 7th sign, that is Libra sign. Ruler is Venus, and then the third house will be the 8th sign, that's Scorpio. Ruler Mars, and similarly the sign and rulers goes similarly. Now let's look into the general traits and life approach of Virgo Ascendant. Virgo Ascendants approach life with logic, caution, and a desire for improvement. They are driven by perfectionism and a need to be useful or efficient. They value clarity, skill, and contribution. Often humble in demeanor, they shine through competence rather than bravado. Their lives often revolve around routine, health, planning, and service to others. Key characteristics of Virgo Ascendant. Since the ascendant is ruled by Mercury, it brings intelligence, precision, and curiosity. And they are highly observant. They notice subtle details that others may miss. They are practical thinkers. They are grounded in logic. They value usefulness over fluff. They are health conscious, often attentive to diet, routine, and cleanliness. They are perfectionist. They strive for flawlessness in themselves and their work. They are humble but self-critical, can be modest, but they are prone to inner judgment. And they are service-oriented. They often help or support others in tangible ways. Key physical traits of Virgo Ascendants. They are sharp, clean. They have sharp, clean facial features, angular or refined bone structure. They have slender or toned build. They are generally lean with a neat appearance. They have clear skin and healthy look. They often pay attention to hygiene. They are quick. They have quick or precise movements. Tends to be efficient in action. They are soft-spoken yet articulate. Their voice may be calm but precise. They like to have modest dress style. They prefer simple, practical, or muted fashion. And their eyes are full of observation. They are often darting, analytical. They have often darting, analytical gaze. Body language of Virgo Ascendants. They have subtle and controlled gestures. They prefer measured movements. They have attentive posture. They are alert, upright, but not attention-seeking. They are alert but not attention-seeking. And they are often adjusting. They tends to fix hair, sleeves, or posture. So they are often moving and adjusting in their posture. And they have the expression of thoughtfulness. Their forehead wrinkles or gaze shifting during thinking. They have the gaze shifting during thinking. And then they find comfort in neat spaces. So they like everything to be neat and tidy. They find discomfort when there is a cluttered environment. Behavioral pattern of Virgo Ascendant in social settings. So in social settings, they are quietly observant, may stay in the background but notice everything. They are helpful and practical. They offer useful advice or assistance. They are modestly humorous. They have dry wit or sharp jokes, but not loud humor. In relationship, they are a supportive partner. They show care through service or routine acts. They are emotionally reserved. They may take time to open up. They have high standards. They expect a lot from themselves and partners. And they need respect for efforts. The value, like they want their values being seen, like for their contributions. In professional settings, they are excellent with details. Like they are great in research, editing, data and planning, like data analysis and planning. They are reliable and punctual. They are very dependable. They want structure. They prefer routine over chaos. And they may struggle with delegations. They want things done their way. In daily life, they are routine oriented. They like to plan and stay on schedule. They are clean and they like clean and tidy spaces, often organizes surroundings, and they research everything. They tend to look up information before acting. In conflict, they are defensive if criticized. They are sensitive to being corrected. They may overanalyze situation, can get stuck in worry or rumination. They prefer peaceful resolution. They try to solve practically, not emotionally. Practical example of Virgo Ascendant person. You might recognize a Virgo Rising if you see a neatly dressed, thoughtful person who notices small errors. They are probably adjusting their sleeves, checking their schedule, or helping organize a group. They exude calm, intellect, and quiet reliability. So if you find all these kind of traits in one person, you could guess that that person could be a Virgo Ascendant. However, there are limitations and context while analyzing any ascendant personality, because there can be different factors that could change or influence the personality of any ascendant. So one of the factors is planetary aspect. So the planetary aspect or the planetary conjunction. For example, if any other planet is aspecting the first house or aspecting the first house lord, here the Virgo sign ruler is Mercury. So if any planet is aspecting the first house or aspecting the planet Mercury, or if any planet is present in the first house or present with the planet Mercury, like in the same house, then that's called an influence of the other planet to the first house or to the first house ruler Mercury. So for example, if Jupiter is influencing first house or Mercury, the first house lord, then Jupiter may make those like the Virgo Ascendant person more generous and wise. However, if Saturn has the influence, then it may intensify self-doubt. And then there is the nakshatra factor as well. Like each zodiac sign can fall into 3 different nakshatras. Each zodiac sign have 3 different different nakshatras. Like each one has 3 different nakshatras, and that's not similar to the other signs. So Virgo sign has 3 nakshatras that are Uttara, Falguni, Hasta, and Chitra. So if the ascendant falls in Uttara Falguni nakshatra, then that will add leadership and responsibility to the person. And if the nakshatra is Hasta nakshatra, then that brings craftsmanship and clarity to the person. And if the ascendant is in Chitra nakshatra, then it will add charisma and creativity to the person. So these nakshatra will give their own flavor or own characteristics to the ascendant. And there is the other socio-cultural factors as well, like undervalued in support roles. Virgo ascendants often work behind the scenes. So in many cultures, this quiet service may go unrecognized or underappreciated despite their high competence. And the cultural pressure for perfection, like in environments where success is measured by outward confidence or leadership, Virgo risings may struggle with self-worth due to their modest perfection driven nature. So concluding this video, while not every perfectionist is a Virgo rising, many are marked by their modest competence, sharp eyes, and desire to improve everything around them. Like add in a clean aesthetic, gentle body language, and helpfulness, and you may be looking at a Kanya Lagna or the Virgo Ascendant. So if these characteristics are present in the person, then we could guess that the person is of Virgo Ascendant. However, we should always look into the chart to confirm that. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, please like the video, comment if you have any questions, please share the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you.